I got cut off. I apologise. This smells, I'm talking about Benefits perfume under my spell, Noel. It smells very Christmassy to me and it's really nice, but I didn't think that I would use like a whole big bottle of it. So I picked up this set, which is basically like a little perfume sampler. And the perfumes go in here, and then you get a little box. It is a massive sort of space, you know, but the clever thing is, there's a box, you can put the perfume in it. It does fit, I promise. So you put it in like that, and basically it's a little stocking filler for people. So I think I'm going to keep 2 and give 2 as stocking fillers. I've already given 1. So I've been really liking that. It's a really warm, festive scent, and I've been really enjoying that. I have been completely converted to the Hourglass Mineral Veil. I tried them in the shop many times due to the advice of Karen from Lovely Girly Bits. I just didn't get it. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think a lot of people get them until you try them on. If you swipe them, they just kind of look like powder, because that's what they are. You put them on the back of your hand, they just look like powder. I think you need to put them on your face. The idea behind them, say this one is called Dim Light, Incandescent Light and Radiant Light. You can get these from Space NK. I think the one in Dundrum is sold out now, but you'll probably be able to buy online. And use Purse Motel, which I did, which I love. It's another favourite, Purse Motel. I think I've been to Purse Motel like 3 times this month. It's shocking. But anyway, the idea between these powders is they make your face look, so one looks like you're in dim light, one makes it look like you're in incandescent light, and one looks like you're in radiant light. I don't know how. I've been using them as setting powders basically. I've been mostly using this one here, which I have on today. I think it warms up the skin a little bit, and it just finishes, makes you not look as oily, makes you just look good. Sometimes I never use setting powders, and sometimes when I use them they can be a bit chalky looking. This is not at all. I think you need to try it on, go outside and have a look, and then you'll get it. I think if you just swatch them, you're not going to understand, because I didn't at all, and I'm a complete convert, and I have been obsessed by this. It's kind of one of those things, oh, do I need a backup? I actually don't, because there's 3 products in this, but I have been loving this one, which is called Radiant Light. I don't know if that's permanent, but I want it to be, because I love it. I don't know why I always rush through these. I think I'm like on a time limit and I have to talk really fast. I can relax. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. I'll get on to my skincare favourites. As I was saying, I have in mind my skin, which you can probably tell from the dirty big breakouts on my chin. I've even got a spot on my lip, which is kind of great. Anyway, I tried this brand Mermumaya a little while ago, and I really like it. They've got a cleanser which takes off your makeup, which I really like. I keep forgetting about this luxury facial wash. Now, I forget about it until I start getting breakouts, and then I go back to it and I realise how good it is. The packaging is very basic. Basically, it's an integrated skincare system. So they use the best of science and the best of nature, and it's all together. So they're not all... I love that idea, because it's not just using the science, and it's not just all organic. It's using the best, basically, that both philosophies have to create a super product, basically. They just use really basic packaging because it's what's inside that counts. The smell of the product is another thing that really gets me, because it's not overly feminine, so I can leave it on the bathroom shelf and himself is not going to feel like he's being attacked by pink fluffy sparkly things. It's quite neutral, but it actually really works. My skin feels clean. Besides the odd hormonal breakout that I get, I don't get breakouts, which is great with this. And it's only when I stop using it that I suppose I notice how good it is. For another skincare favourite I have is the Glam Glow. Now I have this Super Mud Clearing Treatment. I have been loving this. Now I've been loving it for a while, but I have yet to tell you about it. I suppose it's because it's really expensive. They have a set out at the moment for Christmas which has this. I think it's €57, so it's like, hang on there, this is really expensive. But I think I love it more because I've recently tried another mask, which I'm going to tell you about in a second, and I really seen the difference now. So it's this size, but it doesn't, even when you look inside, you don't you know. Now I use this probably about 10 times. I apply it using a makeup brush, a flat makeup brush, and I sweep it up my face, and it smells like kind of herbal tea and licorice and things like that, and it dries on your skin, and you can see the spaces where you've got oil, or you know, your pores are clogged. But what I love about this is when you go to take it off, you just apply warm water in a muslin cloth or whatever, and it just breaks down in your face. There's no scrubbing or whatever, which a lot of face masks have. It is very expensive. I applied this on my mum, and she's in her 60s, and you know what, her skin just looked instantly radiant afterwards. Now she's got really good skin anyway, she doesn't really have any lines, but everything just looked clearer and fresher. So it's really expensive, but I think it might be worth the money. I have to say, I'm really tempted to get the set that's in Space NK that has I think it's this and then the other mud treatment as well. I might wait till I finish this one though. Anyway, does anybody know that they go on sale after Christmas? Because it really, you know, I love it. I have to say, this has probably been one of my favourite skincare finds of the past year. And I really hoped that I didn't have to say it about an expensive product. Anyway, that's that. Just I wanted to mention a kind of two disappointing products. Since let's not be all positive. I got a number 7 voucher, and the girls of Viva Adonis were talking about this Beautiful Skin Pore Vacuum Mask, and I guess when I tried this is how I realised how good Glam Glow is. It's a clay mask, similar. You put it on your face, it draws out imperfections. I'd say this would be good if you had younger skin and you had really oily skin, and perhaps we can credit this to bringing out the gick that was on my chin. But it's one of those masks that dry, and it dries right on your face, like almost claustrophobic dry. You know when you put a wet muslin cloth and you're supposed to dampen the mask, and then, you know, it releases. You have to scrub your face to get this off, and I found it could be very harsh. If you've got delicate skin at all, this is not going to be a goer. So I think I'm going to be passing this on to someone else, because I have to look after wrinkles. They're going to come out. My skin could break. I'm an old woman now. So an old spotty woman, it seems. So I'd say if you've got younger oily skin, this might be good, but for, I don't know, I found it too harsh when you're removing it. Like with the whole mask thing was grand, but when you're removing it, I don't think you should have to scrub your face. And then I just think it shows the genius of Glam Glow, that it's so gentle on your skin, but it works really well. Anyway, so that was from number 7, so I think I will pass that on to someone else. But I got it with my Boots, you know, whatever, $5 off card, that's why I got it. So that's that. And I also have one more disappointing product. I picked up the NARS set. I was so excited when I picked it up. I had vouchers that were burning a hole in my pocket, and you got this set and you got, I think it's 5 eyeliners, and I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the set, I'm going to break up the eyeliners and put them as little stocking fillers to other people, you know. So that's fine. As you can see, I already have the makeup bag filled, and I thought this blue baby is mine. So this is the colour of it. It's fab, but I don't know if you can see. That's the amount of product you get in it. Now the kit was €39 for the 5 eyeliners, but 1, this broke, and 2, that's the amount of product you get. So disappointing, very disappointing. I don't like use massive amount of eyeliner, it has to be said, and especially this blue. But I think it's just disappointing there's only a tiny amount in. I'll still use it though. But there is a lips set, which seems much better value. Okay, I've stopped talking about favourites, and I will see you soon in my next video, and hopefully you'll pop along to the blog. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.